Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now, today we have, hey, yo, man, we got Jadakiss mentioning his top 5, man. You know what I'm saying? His top 5 hip hop groups of all times. We got Sitewoo Premises, man, honoring Kanye West. We got Gillie the Kid and Wallow. Who else we got over here, man? We got Kanye talking about Pete Davidson's member. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. Hey, yo, that notification bell's waiting for your task to go on and give it a tap. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go on and touch that too. Hey, yo, let's get right to it, man. We got a short one for today. Let me ask you a question, man. Is this you?
Got it, lift your hand, let me see. I've been praying for a long, and I ain't gonna give up, cause he promised me. If you got it, let me see your hand, help me do it. I've been praying for a long, and I ain't gonna give up, cause he promised that he'll.
Yeah. Look, you go ahead and stay out the scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? You like, yo, man, what? Spider-Man can't get saved? I mean, I guess he can get saved, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get right to it. You'll see if if we earned a like off of that one. Hit us with a like. Check this out. Jadakiss has mentioned his top 5 hip-hop groups of all time. I love it when the artists drop their top 5s, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it sparks that debate. Now he's talking about top 5 groups. He was on Jalen versus Everybody, right? And what is it? The Jalen and Jacoby podcast. That's what they call it, right? And they asked him to name his top 5 groups. And he said this, and yo, take a listen.
Who are your top 5 groups? Kiss's top 5 groups of all time.
Woo! NWA, Wu-Tang, Run DMC, EPMD,
In the locks.
Mobb Deep, man, rest in peace, Prodigy.
Love that.
Hey, yo, man, I don't know, man. I think, man, you know what? I might have had Mobb Deep first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might have put Mobb Deep first. I probably would have had Smith and Wesson up in there. You know what I mean? And definitely Wu-Tang Clan. Like, that's probably my top 3. You know what I'm saying? But I guess I got to spend more time thinking about it. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, EPMD got to be up in there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, check this out, man. Look. Let me see if look. I was supposed to have set this video off with some good news, right? But look, I guess it's not criminal to add it in right now. Look, check this out, man. This good news comes courtesy of Gillie and Wallow's $1 million worth of game. Now, this here that I'm about to give you hasn't been confirmed firm. You know what I'm saying? So technically, I guess it's, borderline gossips. You know what I'm saying? The streets are saying that Gillie and Wallow got a $100 million deal to keep $1 million worth of game over at Barstool. You know what I'm saying? Now, we still got to get the confirmation on this. So at this point, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's low-key gossiping. But you know what I mean? Because, with gossip, you're not really like 100% sure. It's like what the streets are saying and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And normally we like to post directly what the artists be saying. But I mean, look, don't act like an itch about it. You know what I mean? If we gossip, don't act like an itch about it, okay? Look, you be doing that too. Take a look at Gillie and Wallow celebrating something. Take a look. That's what's up, man. Look, hey, look. Hopefully it played because the music might knock it off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Take a look, man. Congrats to the two. You know what I'm saying? They show is heat. I really like it, man. I like to listen to $1 million worth of game in the whole 9 yards, man. You know what I'm saying? I like the interviews is fire. Check this out. Let me do my shout outs real quick. This is what my time looking like. Oh, yeah. Look, I tell you, we doing a short video today, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy broke. My earth suit is broken. Check this out. Where we at over here, man? And look, this is me talking about Post Malone the other day, man. Now my earth suit is busted up. You like, wow, what's up, man? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I done told you yesterday, man. Check this out. Big John came through with a statement concerning Chance's wife. My man, Big John said, with all due respect, is Chance's wife a transgender? She looks type suspect, as does Dre's former wife. Now that statement got 10 likes, and Fidna and J-Man, I think they came in and they kind of chimed in too. You know what I mean? But I wanted to throw this statement out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because listen. I mean, that question, like, not all questions need to be asked out loud in front of everybody. That's what I'm thinking. Like, my thought process is like, if your daughter or your mom's, if someone is like, yo, is your daughter or your mom's, are they really a man? Wouldn't you feel massively offended by that, man? You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, unless a person says that they transgender, then address it as such. But if they're not transgender, don't say nothing, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying whether she looks it or not or anything. I'm not even going to that. Because, quite frankly, how I feel is that if I felt like a woman might have looked like a man or what, I still wouldn't even say it out loud. I'll just keep that to myself and between the people that I'm very super close with. Like, yo, man, this is what I think. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Let's assume that she is not, because she never admitted to being that. Then that means what you said is super offensive to her. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Big John, I need you to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, think about if your mama wouldn't like, if you feel some type of way about somebody saying that about your mama or your daughter, man, then don't throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? Check this out, man. I know it's an honest question. And I mean, you could ask honest questions, but I mean, come on, bro. I guess an honest question will get an honest answer. This is it right here. My Spirit and Earth came through and said, yo, Celeb, I know Source told you to shout out way more fans than the average percentage that you're shouting out. Bro, don't make me give you the yay response, boy. Hey, yo, man, check this out. I say, I'm your host, Celeb. The team's name is Source, and the Source also does the thumbnail. Now, there's two sources, just to let you know that. That's number one. Number two, Source don't tell me what to do. I don't tell Source what to do. I like that relationship. You know what I'm saying? Source is like, yo, all Source said was, yo, I need a voice for a channel, man. Can you be the voice? I said yes. And he said, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? Just, be the voice and just have at it. And then I have at it. And then everybody's adult. We just all do what we do. And we might, recommend some, suggestions and whatnot. But we tend to not tell each other what to do. I love the relationship I got with Source, man. Shout out to the Source, man. Source really does all the hard work. I just run my jibs, you know what I'm saying? But Source does the super hard work of putting the videos together and doing a thumbnail, man. It's because of Source you got here. You know what I mean? You know, that's how it is, man. We operate like the Trinity, man. The same way the Holy Spirit gets you to God, to Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Who's God in flesh, you know what I'm saying? Check this out, man. Miguel Hobando came through and said, yo, Celeb, Twizzlers are literally the worst candy ever made, closely followed by the Mike and Ike's. Why everybody hating on the Mike and Ike's? My man said the best candy in the pick will be the three-way tie of Snickers, Kit Kat, and the Hershey bar. And then he goes, oh, and also, why was YouTube messing with your video from yesterday? I have no idea, man. YouTube is like a very mysterious organization that, like, they don't really talk to us like that. You know what I'm saying? They just tell us, like, yo, don't do this. Or they don't even say don't do it. Well, they do say don't do this, but they just, sometimes they'll be like, well, yeah, you ain't gonna make no money off of this video, period. You know what I mean? You'd be like, wow, what happened? And then, you just hear absolute silence. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, it be that way. We got a lot of us be trying to figure out what we did wrong. Rav Carr came through and said, yo, man, how you ain't never give me no congratulations on my new baby girl that came at 28 weeks? Bro, I wasn't there. Like, you Rav Carr, you're saying it like I was there. You might have said it in the comments. I might have missed it. It's possible that I could miss it, although I try not to miss any of y'all comments, man. My man said, a lot of people congratulated me, man. What's up with that, homie? Rav Carr, I mean, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love y'all, man. And lastly, True Rain came through and said, Dirk, interesting. Celeb, I definitely am thinking what you're thinking, and that's why I ain't posted. Hey, look, I think we're all thinking that. Check this out. Let's wrap this bad boy up with Kanye West. Okay, so, and finally, I'm feeling horrible right now. We all know Kanye West's agenda largely feels like an aim to trigger folks. That's what it seems like he's always trying to do. And you know, folks, like all of the trolls would come out the woodworks and support the man's trolling behavior. But like, is it me, or is media troll a criteria necessary for being a billionaire? Actually, let me take that back, because a vast number of billionaires lay low, so I can't even really say that. All I'm thinking about is like, what's the guy's name? Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, look, Rihanna ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? LeBron ain't like that. Anyway, it seems like site supremacists gravitate towards your boy Kanye West. Yeah, I said it like that because I don't feel like getting flagged. And it's really not shocking to begin with that they gravitate towards Kanye based off of what he's been saying, okay? On Saturday, October 22nd, a group of site supremacists led by their leader posted signs on LA's 405 freeway, with one of them saying, "Kanye is right about the Jews," close quote. Let me remind you, okay? The Most High told the father of the Jewish nation, Abraham, he said, "Whoever blesses you will be blessed, and whoever curses you will be cursed." And I would imagine that statement extends to his children. I guess the question is, are we talking about the descendants of the Russians/Ukrainians who follow the traditions and practices of Judaism? Or are we talking about those who have the bloodline of Abraham? Look, I guess Ye should watch what he says about anyone with the title Jew. Like, he should stay away from saying bad things. Because I want you to think this through. Like, to say bless, it means to say something good about a person. And to say curse means to say something bad about a person. And if God says something good about you, then you're blessed, right? And only good can happen, because whatever he say, that's what happens. And if God says something bad about you or curses you, then you're essentially cursed. And he said, we got power in our voices, so we shouldn't curse other people. You follow what I'm saying? Listen, if site supremacists agree with Kanye West, that should be the telltale sign that Kanye West is wrong. Look, if a site supremacist says left, right is the proper way. If they agree with Ye is dead wrong. Look, notice they don't agree with Kanye. They agree with Ye. You follow what I'm saying, man? And let me end this one off with this statement right here. This is crazy. Where we at over here? Kanye spoke with Charlamagne the G. Yeah, look. I'm tired of talking about Kanye too, but I mean, he's been in the news, it's entertainment. You're getting the information. Lay off my back, okay? Kanye West has called Charlamagne the G to talk about Pete Davidson's huge member, his penis. Now, for context, Ye wanted Charlamagne to help him end Pete Davidson's relationship with his wife. Hey, look, man, I think a lot of people try to tell Kanye, don't marry this woman. This woman is an issue. But, you know. Now, Charlamagne said, he wouldn't try to end the relationship, and he couldn't try to end the relationship. Take a listen to Charlamagne explaining this madness. Take a listen.
Like, you got it. You're not calling me just to call me. You know Pete is my friend, right? Nori's like, that's Charlamagne's guy. So you're calling me. He's like, we got to save the new Marilyn Monroe. You know what happened to Marilyn Monroe, right? Marilyn Monroe died of drug addiction, so we got to save the new Marilyn Monroe. Talking about Kim. And I'm like, yo, you know Pete is my friend, right? So he's going on, and then finally he goes, my wife is out here fucking a white boy with a 10-inch penis, and you won't help me? My wife is out here fucking a white boy with a 10-inch penis, and you telling me that's your friend, but you're supposed to be culture? He's screaming on the phone.
Somebody help.
Entertaining.
Yes.
Entertaining.
Hilarious.
What am I supposed to do but laugh at that?
That man said, my wife is out here effing a white boy with a 10-inch penis. And you're telling me that he's your friend, but you're supposed to be culture? What am I supposed to do but laugh at that? Close quote. Hey, look, what's your wife's sexual proclivities got to do with me? You see what I'm saying? Like, how could he not see what he was working with? Everyone else saw it. Look, when he selected that woman, right? Ain't nobody told this man that was a bad idea. Oh, yeah, that's right. Kanye said, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. That's right, Kanye, we couldn't tell you nothing. Let me explain something to you, sir. Being unable to humble yourself and be open to the possibility that you might learn something from someone else is the exact opposite of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? If you can't humble yourself and get someone else's correction, then you ain't being very wise, fam. You know what I'm saying? At least be open to the possibility that you probably don't have all the facts. Although it didn't take much to be able to look at this woman and her behavior on social media and know that there was a problem with it. And to think like, oh, well, you know what I'm going to do? Just to certify and lock this thing in, I'm going to have children with it. I mean, come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and now you mad at Charlamagne because he is not trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be mad at someone else for the decision that you chose to make by marrying this woman. I'm almost positive Jay-Z probably told him it's probably not a good look. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. I mean, what were not the red flags there? Do you have red flags in your relationship? Is everybody trying to tell you not to mess with such and such, but you don't want to listen? Listen, man, a multitude of counselors, their safety. You know what I mean? Yo, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source of celeb news.